Hood Talk News, we on fire.
Yo, what's good, man? Man, we got old Trap Lord Ross. I think I'm saying his name. Trap Lord, you know what I'm saying? Ross in here with old Vlad at one time, you know what I'm saying? And they talking about Big U, man. You know what I'm saying? With no further ado, man, let's get into it. Hey, y'all, listen now. Before we get into it, though, I've been laying low for a little while because I heard Wack and 600 is around in Miami looking for new indictments. So that's why y'all ain't seen me, man. I just want to let everybody know that, man. I've been laying low. I've been hiding, man. They looking for people to get new RICOs, FRICOs, and indictments, all that good stuff. I'm just letting y'all know I heard they boarded a plane today. So, you know, I just been laying low. Hey, man, with no further ado, let's get into it.
So have you seen that? And I'm not saying this is proof. I'm just saying to explore these are the reasons why people think this is all tied together. Have you seen that clip of Big U laughing when people say justice for Nip?
No.
So there's this famous Instagram clip where
Man, Vlad, you know you seen that clip, man. Come on, man. You seen that clip, bro. You seen that clip. You ain't sleeping on top of the rock. Come on, man. This is the man that play flashbacks on your death day. Come on now. Or when you go to jail. Or when you get your prison sentence. This is the man. He know everything. He remember and see everything. Vlad at one time.
he's on Big U's on live basically, and someone comments justice for Nip and they all laugh about it. Again, that doesn't prove anything, but it's like these are the little details that people are like, oh, that's why.
Justice for Nip.
Okay, I mean, this doesn't look great.
And again, it doesn't prove anything, but
man, Vlad been seen that clip, Ross Lord, whatever your name is, man. He been seen it, man.
But it's
you
just like
that.
there's a few of these little things where it's just kind of like people are like, that doesn't look right. I think really what it is it's like the known beef between Big U and Nipsey that had happened in the years leading up to the situation. That's what's convinced a lot of people he had something to do with it, but there isn't actually any solid proof.
Look, when I interviewed him, he only spoke positively about Nipsey. I believe Nipsey was alive during this time. I believe he was alive during this time. Yeah, you're right, because I think he got killed not too long after that interview, maybe around 6 months later. So if there was any sort of beef,
he wouldn't have told you, Vlad, at one time. You is the police. What are he gonna tell you for? He working for police. You work. All y'all. Come on, man.
Big U did express that on any level. Now,
but do you know about all the little back and forths?
Yeah, you hear stories that you hear a rumor that Nipsey had done a Big U diss track, and
the song's out there. You know the song, right? I think it's called "You Don't Have a Clue."
Oh, okay.
And it's like, obviously,
Vlad, you heard all this stuff. You a journalist, man. Come on with this stuff, man. Come on now, Vlad. We know you done heard all this stuff, man.
See the title, "You Don't Have a Clue,"
right?
Big U, like it's
right.
Vlad don't have a clue.
Right. But it's like that was way back in the early stages of his career when they were first trying to get him on, and then they fell out, and then they went on to have success. Then they kind of rekindled their friendship, from what I understood. And then it was like the last thing that this is the thing that people say allegedly trashed their relationship, was that there was this DJ Khaled music video shoot in the hood that was unsanctioned. You know about all that, right?
I know about the story.
Yeah.
I mean, look, if you're not getting along with someone,
man, it's Trap know all the stories. You know him too, man. Come on now. This dude got glasses thicker than a bicycle tie, and he can see everything. Vlad, come on, man. You don't want to stick up for Big U because you scared of him.
And they die.
But he gonna get you if you don't put no money on his books.
Yeah, I mean, you could go through the, rest in peace, that was my homie. Or you could be like, hey, listen, we didn't get along at the time that he passed, and, I'm not that sad to see him go. I understand that everyone else is, and I'm not going to just come out and be like, fuck this dude, I'm going to smoke on a Nipsey pack or whatever else. Like, I'm not going to do all that, but it's like, all right, well, he passed, but, I didn't really fuck with dude at that time. I've had people that passed away that me and them were not on good terms. So I'm not going to be all R.I.P. and so forth. Their name comes up and be like, yeah, I didn't really get along with that dude. There's a few people like that. I remember people like, yo, man, how come you didn't? It's like,
no, you just going to play a flashback on their death day. That's what you're going to do. You're going to go dig through all them videos. Oh, let me find one. I had them on my show before. Let me find that, man. I can make some money off this. That's what Vlad do, y'all.
Just because you got along with him doesn't mean I got along with him. Like, this dude was actually kind of a piece of shit when it came to me. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not sad to see him go. I'm not saying this is what Big U is saying, but if they really did not have a good relationship and he passed, it's like...
He said it in so many words, Vladimir.
Okay, we did have some good times, but, you know, for the last, like, 3 years or whatever before he passed, we were not on good terms, so...
Well, it's interesting you say that, because one of the big things people pointed to about the murder that Big U's been allegedly implicated in with Rayshawn Williams is that they say this kid was meant to be like a close family friend. There was no RIP, this kid from Big U. There was no acknowledgement of this kid that was supposedly a family friend. And then the mother said, you used to call us all the time and you just stopped calling.
Slime ball.
Like, and you didn't ever address it. You didn't say anything. So I think that's just a really interesting point, because that's facts. Big U did a lot of tribute posts for Nipsey over the years from, within days of his death.
Man, he ain't tribute nothing. Man, all that fake love stuff, man, that ain't mean nothing. See, the public was more hard on him about Nipsey. We ain't even know about the little kid until up to now. You know what I'm saying? Come on now.
For years going on.
Yeah, they had a whole peace walk and everything, right? That I think Big U was actively involved in.
Totally.
I don't know, man. I don't know what their relationship was. I didn't know either of them like that. Me and Nipsey were cool. Me and you were cool. In fact, me and you probably had a me and you had a close relationship than me and Nipsey, because me and Nipsey weren't calling each other like that. Me and Big U actually spoke a few times a year, and it was always a positive talk. This is why I'm not going to sit there and bash Big U because of what's happening right now.
Okay, tell us how you feel about him saying justice for Nip and laughing. You ain't going to do nothing because you're scared. You know what I'm saying? You scared Big U go. Vlad, I hope you ain't one of the people Big U said, all the people that said they going to help me. Hey, Vlad, you better go on and take your donation, dog, because he coming for you, Vlad. Move.
I'm not going to just change my stance on someone's relationship. So, I don't know, man. I hope that he beats it, and I hope he comes back home and goes back.
He gonna beat you if you don't put that, allegedly. If you don't put nothing on them books, boy. Pay for some lawyer or something now. I'm telling you now.
Back to what he was doing, I wasn't aware of any of this shit at all. He's never extorted me on any level, and if you think about it, he could have. We could have tried. I'm not saying he could have, but he could have attempted to do something. Or even.
And that's why he your best friend, because he extorted everybody but you. Boy, this dude is something else, man. Come on now.
Like, hey, put my artist on. I need an interview for my son, and I need this. None of that.
You never checked in?
No, I never checked in. No, we spoke about doing some business together. He did an interview, which to me was like, all right, no, you're solid in my book. Didn't charge me anything. I remember I'm like, yo, do you want to run the clips by you? He's like, no, do what you got to do. Like, I ain't tripping. Go ahead. Gave me.
Yeah, you were going to owe him later. He just ain't get around to you, Vladimir. He just ain't get around to you. I'm telling you. I had 2 security guards there. Yeah. I didn't know. I knew about his reputation. So Trap Lord Ross, he's hiding in a what they call them things, which you build for wartime or storms or something in the ground. He's somewhere hiding in one of them, because all that trash he talk, man. Come on, man. This man breaking down cases better than lawyers and prosecutors, man. Come on now.
I wasn't gonna, risk my safety, but it was all super positive. It always has.
That boy got a bunker.
We had each other's numbers. We talked. I'm sure
Vlad got one too, because they coming, man. I'm telling you, boy. And I ain't talking about the police, because he with them. Well, boy, Vladimir, boy, I'm telling you, man. You keep it up now.
Conversations were recorded by the feds, and that's perfectly fine.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Perfectly fine, these conversations. Go ahead and, if they somehow come up, it's like I wasn't talking about nothing.
That'd be crazy if some of those conversations came up.
Well, yeah, I even mentioned it when we had our, that whole thing in No Jumper. It was he called me because...
He talking about when all the culture vultures was in one place at one time. Next thing in line with Big U to get took down.
Wack was mad at me over a post about me saying the Mike Tyson fight wasn't real or whatever else. And Wack doesn't remember that. And I'm like, well, listen, I don't know if you remember it or not, but I remember the phone call. And it wasn't like an angry phone call. It was just like, listen, Wack is mad at this. I'm not going to give you his phone number. And I'm like, he's like, what do you want to do about it? I said, nothing. It's true. He goes, yeah, I know. I think it's true also. And I'm like, okay, that's that. That was the end of the conversation. I was like, I'm not doing anything. Like, I don't rock with dude at that moment. It's like, I'm not going to be forced to take something down if I think it's true. And that was the end of that. So,
Yeah.
On today's episode of Real
Now this dude breaking down, what they doing to Big U. He's a ex-gang leader or something like that. But we're going to hear what he got to say, y'all. Let's get into it.
Tune TV, we have the founder of the A-Track Gangsta Crips community activist, Melvin Farmer.
Hey, Real Tone, it's some real money in the room.
Big U has been arrested on a Rolling 60s. They call it the Big U Enterprise, the Rolling 60s Takedown. And I know you aren't just in the community, but you in the prisons as well.
Yes.
What did you make of the Big U Enterprise Takedown?
As far as the takedown, well, it's not just Big U. Actually, I went to court when Big U went to his arraignment when the complaint was filed the other day with his parents and family. In fact, he had 40 family members there, and I noticed, it's no cameras there, so a lot of the false information you're hearing where they're giving you a premeditated update on what's coming, that's untrue. It don't go like that. There was no fingerprints, wasn't no fingernails, inconclusive. So what I seen was with Big U and other ones, what law enforcement does, particularly the alphabet. You're talking Homeland Security, FBI, DEA, ATF, all those major federal agencies, because of the social media and the platforms that the blacks use, whether it be rappers, actors, entertainers, or athletes, they bust them, which is called a splash. That means everybody get to see it, like they call Big U draws on the street. And
Dirty, filthy draws.
it was Takedown draws, what's the name of the operation, and there go and both. So a lot of these rappers are being targeted now because of the depictions and the actions and the things that are saying where they blaming them on themselves. And in fact, we were in court and everybody from Lil Durk, I went and seen him where we had to hook him up with his folks in Chicago because he's out here on an island in jail right there with Big U and all the rest of them. And
y'all better get him away from Loose Cannon. I'm telling y'all better get him from Loose Cannon, man. I'm telling you, that dude trying to get Dirk more charges. Y'all better get him away from Loose Lips, man. I'm telling you. Dirk gonna be in there forever.
No, we had to help them. So all of them, you're starting to see a pattern. They being targeted. You don't hear about gang members on the streets. You'll see them on No Jumper and all that, but that ain't what's popping out here in L.A. in reality. And in fact, murders have dropped 44% over the last few years, and in 2015 it had went to its lowest in 65 years. So what you're actually seeing on these internets where it's sound bites for likes, it's not actually what's going on in these streets across America, period.
Okay, well, with the Big U case, right, extortionists is what they're trying to call them. But just like I think everybody knows, like, checking in is a big deal out here. And when you don't check in, sometimes, you could be putting yourself at risk. And aside from, the murder and everything else.
Well, let's clarify with me. I don't know nobody that check in like you here right now.
Tell him again, Pops. Tell him again, know what I'm saying?
Visitor. Right. So when you go on an island, mainland or whatever, you usually get with those that are the inhabitants there that know the land.
Yeah, but that ain't what Big U them trying to push, man. And you gotta, if you go, like, when people speak on this and they try to defend Big U, and I ain't saying he trying to defend Big U because we ain't get that far in the video yet to know what he trying to say. But listen, man, you got to go back and look at all the videos they put out, all the stuff they were talking. It wasn't no check in like I'm coming there and say, hey, man, how you get to this store or that store, or check in and say, hey, man, look, Don't go over there because them boys like that. Ain't nothing like that. Them boys was checking people pockets in. Straight up. Checking your pockets in. That's what they were
that's
doing.
what you want to call check in, and here go a big difference. This is not an open carry state. That changes the game. You can't come here from Texas where you'll lose your license for carrying a gun illegal here. But we can come to your state, it don't make us no difference. So that's a big difference. When you come here, you check your guns in. So it's a different ball game where you can huff and puff.
Yeah, and them cats like Big U, them, they knew that. They knew that, and they was making people check in because they know dudes ain't had no guns or nothing on them, so they had the ups. They said that. Wack said it in a video. Wack clearly said that. I don't understand why he ain't gone.
With your picture, your gun, and take pictures.
That's how the police work,
you
though, y'all.
You can't do that here. It's the exact opposite. So unless you're carrying a gun and everybody else, you see the difference in the mentality here. You're at prey. Can't no police take no gun in no club. None of those places. No. You got to put that. You got to put that in a safe deposit box. That's why a lot of these rappers, when they come to Los Angeles, you don't see no rappers from LA wearing jewelry and all that here. The game changes. This is a robbing capital of America, particularly banks. So that's one of the main problems is this is not an open carry state.
In other words, like checking in ain't just bad.
Let me put it like this. When I go to Atlanta, or when I go to Chicago, I go and holler at Fred Hampton, Curly Bibbs, or whoever that street that run that area. When I go to Atlanta, Georgia, any of them, I'm gonna tie in with the streets of those guys that know the trade, know the area. Now, if you wanna call that checking in, that's what it is, but I don't see that terminology when you just visiting. It ain't like you're a resident here.
Man, listen, all these guys that Big U done was checking in, they wasn't coming to visit the hood. They wasn't. Them dudes was coming to visit the nicer part of Los Angeles. You know what I'm saying? They weren't coming to visit the hood. Big U was making people check in Beverly Hills, man. He didn't care. If you came to L.A., period, that's what them boys was stressing. If you come to, I don't care if you check in Hollywood, you land here and you don't even go to the hood. That's what they were saying. You know what I'm saying? So they was really checking in your pockets. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. That's what they were doing, man.
Right. So how are you checking in? When you go to Hawaii, you're going to get the habitants to drive you around because they know the land. Same thing.
But that what they were saying. They weren't saying that. I know, you know what I'm saying, is their job to, to make Big U them look good or whatever, but it's clear. A blind man, Ray Charles, can see they wasn't saying that, man. I'm telling you. I'm telling you now.
There were 18 people on the case. And I saw another article saying like there was more indicted. Like,
with Big U?
With Big U.
There are 19 on them. In fact, I talked to quite a few of them. You got some Latinos on there that don't even speak English and don't even know Big U.
Big U was speaking Spanish to him, man. Y'all got to check this dude out. He knows Spanish, too. Don't let him fool y'all now. This dude, he's smarter than the average dummy now. He ain't just a regular dummy. He's smarter than the average dummy. This dude probably done went and learned Spanish, man. I'm telling you, man. Boy, bilingual.
There are people on Big U's case
that don't be, yeah, I got the video. I'll show it to you. I got the video where I talked to them. Got their phone numbers and everything. In fact, WAC 100, contrary, was talking to one of them that morning, and the young man had just had a 6-month-old baby, and we gave the baby diapers because he's getting deported because he don't even have no papers, because I asked her, why ain't nobody in your rest of your family here for something so...
Man, I don't trust Big U, man. Everybody think these people ain't tied in with Big U. Big U ain't telling the whole story, man. Big U ain't telling the whole story, man. This man out here, man, come on now. He ain't telling... I don't trust that, man. I don't trust that. All the lies Big U done told, and y'all want to believe he don't know none of these people. Big U probably was dealing with these people without y'all, his closest friend knowing. Come on, man.
Important.
Putting that
She
past
said
the
they
dude.
can't come. They're all illegal. Right. So it's two of them at the bottom row. The second one to the left, That's her husband. Then you're gonna see a Chinese down there on that bottom row with glasses.
Hey, Big, you say if you get caught, Migo, please don't mention my name. Hey,
Say not in custody.
Big, you told him from the beginning, look, you don't know me. No, you know my name, know me. No, know me, you don't know me. Hey, he translated that, boy. You get caught, you don't
That's
know.
the only one he know. Those two knew each other. They don't know Big U or none of that at all.
So you think what's being put on him is trumped up?
Well, let me put it like this in the court of law. How many times you seen people say I didn't do it and then find out years later they were telling the truth? So in other words, the best lie.
Yeah, but I don't think that's going to be a Big U case. I don't think so, my man.
I win in court. The truth doesn't always stand tall in court. So I ain't gonna say they trumped up, contrary to what people believe. Most guys that go to jail, they don't go in there talking about, I didn't do it. They're going there talking about, I didn't get a fair trial. But very few of them going in there talking about they didn't do it because you only be lying to yourself.
My man. All respect due, my man. But they offered dude 600 years, bro. They got something. They ain't even doing that in the Diddy case. They offered dude 600. What, he gonna get it down to 4? They offered dude 600 years. $600 years. He's not coming home, my man. I don't care how good you make it look.
When you're on a yard with everybody that got a life sentence, they ain't gonna want to hear that. They gonna want to know what we can do to get each other out. We need to find a way out.
Hey, Big U so dumb, Big U saying, man, you get it down to 100, I just go ahead and take that. Hey, man, I just came to bring y'all that. Like, share, and subscribe, man. And anybody in LA, y'all make sure to let me know when y'all see Wack and 600 touchdown, because I'm shaking in my boots, man. They trying to come for me. They trying to get me locked up. They trying to get anybody in Miami. And I told what to do, headliner Mike, you know what I'm saying? Hey, come on, man. Come on, man. Y'all got to stop bringing these dudes here, man. Come on now. He calling y'all name, man. Hey, man. Like, share, and subscribe. You rocking with the realest platform on the planet. Hood Talk News. I'm out. Yeah.
G-Track broke this beat to life.
Way too cool for sports, too fucking clean for some golden gooses. Pull up on these shits, we poppin' out, nigga, we making movies. Haters wanna know how we do it, my teacher say I'm a good influence. Put me in a room next to the back, watch me start speaking fluent. Long as my mama good, long as my daddy good, she consider me the modern day Robin Hood. We get this shit poppin', could've stopped it, nigga, if you could. We get this shit poppin', we droppin' niggas off some love. Respected by the realest thugs, never been a thug, but feel every thug needs some love. Caught up in the matrix, wrist shining like Mike Glove. Another 150, that big ol' shine like a light bulb. We gon' keep it slight, cuz any nigga might budge. He ran and got his fellas, cause he jealous and they don't like us. I'm trying to tame the beast and keep the peace, but they ain't right, bruh. They wanna start the beef from living life and they ain't like us. Way too cool for sports, too fucking clean for some golden gooses. Pull up on these shits, we poppin' out, nigga, we making movies. Haters wanna know how we do it, my teacher say I'm a good influence. Put me in a room next to the back, watch me start speaking fluent. Long as my mama good, long as my daddy good, she consider me the modern day Robin Hood. We get this shit poppin', could've stopped it, nigga, if you could. We get this shit poppin', we droppin' niggas off some love. And haters wanna see us go, we poppin' out this bitch like a motherfucking TV show. More baddies than the baddies, and I ain't tryna get married on some upscale shit. And lil' mama, a little savage, goddamn, can I grab it? I'm just playing, but can I grab it? They say the way I flip this money, I should be in gymnastics. Say the way I killed this beat, you should dead it in the casket. Watch the way I'm pulling up, matte black, so nasty. Slow mashing, I let them pull past me. Once I hit the gas, man, they know it's no catching. Competition waiting, faking, hating for no reason. All my competition might be dead though in prison. Now I see the vision, stay true to your religion. She made them catch the Holy Ghost, she popped it like a pistol. She made her spin up all his dough by acting like she miss him. Now he got issues, give his ass a tissue. Way too cool for sports, too fucking clean for some golden gooses. Pull up on these shits, we popping out, nigga, we making movies. Haters wanna know how we do it, my teacher say I'm a good influence. Put me in a room that sit up back, watch me start speaking fluent. Long as my mama good, long as my daddy good. Shit consider me the modern day Robin Hood. We get this shit poppin', could've stopped it, nigga, if you could. We get this shit poppin', we dropping niggas off some love. Way too cool for sports, too fucking clean for some golden gooses. Pull up on these shits, we poppin' out, nigga, we making movies. Haters wanna know how we do it, my teacher say I'm a good influence. Put me in a room next to the back, watch me start speaking fluent. Long as my mama good, long as my daddy good. Shit consider me the modern day Robin Hood. We get this shit poppin', could've stopped it, nigga, if you could. We get this shit poppin', we dropping niggas off some love. Pull up on these chicks, we poppin' out, nigga.